putting together here, guys, in the startup, what we're putting together in the startup is going to mimic that improvisational period where we're going to become. Why am I hitting? Why am I hitting feedback? Okay, why am I hearing feedback? Okay, it stopped. Where G2 Global is going to become the innovator, the leader in this country as it relates to the model for disseminating and scaling this product. And you'll see over the next few years, other organizations try to mimic what we're doing. We literally have comprised, thanks to our CEO, Mo Cannon, a leadership team that will mirror and rival any startup on this compliance side. The talent that he has at the top, we added a couple of new individuals. I'll let Mo talk about that probably tomorrow in his training or next Monday on Level Up Call, but solely to make our business run more efficiently, process flow from a protocol perspective and a quality control perspective. We added an individual and also a digital marketing specialist that was going to be able to grow our business and feed us leads. So all this is taking place behind the scenes strategically, and which brings us to this point, a pivot, a slight pivot. Not that we're throwing away the direct marketing and B2B that we were doing on the CRM. We want to continue to do as much of that as we possibly can. But at the same time, here comes the channel. Why? Because the leadership team led by Mo studied the data since June, since our launch. And what we've been seeing coming in around the country in terms of agencies bringing in business, it's time for us to pivot and take over that space. So, our task today, and Anthony will jump in with a few slides later on. Here in the next hour, I'd like to go over every step and the context of how to build your channel market. All right. So, I want you to think of the mindset of that Mo has been talking about on those Friday, every other Friday calls, and that is to run it like a business. You're an entrepreneur, right? This is not a job mentality. But at the same time, our network, G2 Global Network, has put together anything that any other company who have people working from them from a job perspective, tools that are in place to make you guys successful. It's all here, right? So you got the best of both worlds, and we're gonna hit this head on. And go to this first slide. What is a channel market? Channel market involves, and this is crucial that we understand this, and this pivot is that it involves business selling its product and services through third-party intermediaries, or channel partners. So we literally want to go out and recruit, develop third-party channels to sell our product set, wellness, and our tax strategy to their customer base. Right? So away from making a phone call and talking to XYZ business and get them to come aboard. And again, we want to continue to do that. How about if we talk to businesses, and we're going to go over a little later where you can target, and to make this easy for you, how about if we can target businesses who already have a customer base, and they want to use this as a stream. Excuse me. They want to use this as a revenue stream in order to grow their business and add value to the business. Examples is going to include CPAs. We already talked about this. In every city, you guys have hundreds of CPAs. These are tax accountants for businesses. They already have a book of business of 100 clients and going north of that, right? They are looking for, in the case of the CPAs, they're looking for a added value or an advantage to offer their customers so that they, one, can keep their customers, retain business, and stop the churn. And the other thing is to grow their business. We have exactly a tax strategy that will give them that edge. It's a layup. So that's one market, and we're going to show you how to attack that. Payroll companies. Anthony's going to go over an example of a payroll company a little later, so I'll save that. insurance agencies or any kind of agencies that are that have producers. Um, we want to recruit them. They're going to make extra money. They're already selling to their customers. Oh, by the way, Mr. Customer, here's something else that you can do that's going to improve the function of your business. It's going to um, reduce what is the term I'm looking for? It's going to reduce. It's going to improve your whole customer base. So, HR influencers, and organizations. They are HR organizations that meet on a quarterly basis in order to do what is called get their CEUs, continue education units or credits. And literally, there's 300 or 400 of them in a room at a time. We want to be in the rooms with them in order to talk to them because they already had a customer base. Purpose of the channel market and creating a channel market is to expand your market reach. We are trying to scale this business as fast and as quick as possible and as effective as possible. A channel market and building the channel is the fastest way to do that. It's going to help us increase sales, access new customers, segments, and verticals that we hadn't even thought about. So all this makes sense. Great idea. And kudos to the leadership team, particularly Mo Cannon, for coming up with this. Okay. Why build a channel market? And guys, I'm going over the basis of attracting agencies in order to sell for you, but I need to kind of educate you on why, and you'll see a little bit later why that is going to come into play. So, why do you want to do that? Expand the reach. We already went over that. Increase sales revenue, cost efficiency. This is an efficient way to market in terms of dollars and cents. If I can go and get a CPA who already has 100 customers or 200 customers over the last 5 years in his book of business to talk to them, it didn't cost me any marketing dollars, right? It didn't cost me any time that I would have to do in order to get in front of 100 customers. Accelerated growth, scale, scale, scale. Anything that we do moving forward, if it doesn't have to do with this word right here, this term right here, leave it alone. It's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve our organization. If it doesn't scale, walk away from it. Market expertise, the benefit of local market knowledge, CPAs, HR influencers. These people know what they're doing. They're already inside those industries. Okay. Phase one, where do we start? Planning your strategy. This is significant. In order to plan a strategy, let's define our channel strategy. First is market analysis. We want to identify your target market. We already talked about that. CPAs, HR influencers, insurance agencies. Understand them from a customer profile perspective and what those market gaps look like. And what market gaps here, how we are defining that is if you're in the city, and this is kind of territory centric. And if you're in a city, let's say where Abdul Razak is in New York City, up in Manhattan, and he's in the financial district, right? That's where the market gaps are, right? So he wants to attack that vertical. The other defining our channel or strategy is what is our objective. Be specific about it as you look at mapping out what you want your channel to look like. I talked about the market gaps. Do Razak Financial District in Lower Manhattan. That's where you want to define specific, measurable goals in building that channel. The other thing, let's go back to measurable goals. When you're meeting with your channel partners, engage them. Everybody's going to be a little different. Some organizations that you are developing with and partnering with are going to be larger. They're going to be smaller. Some might have 5 customers, but they are employee centric, meaning that they might be enterprise size accounts, anything north of 1,000 employees apiece, right? But they only have 5 clients in their book of business, right? So understand how you're going to measure that when you start building the channel. What I mean, if you can kind of get a mix of enterprise, medium, mid markets, Mid-markets really start around 300 to 1,000 employees. And then you got small business, which will go anywhere from 10 employees all the way to 299 employees, right? To the mid-markets. Try to get a mix of that in order to increase your market share. Let's go down here to partner profile. Determine the characteristics of your ideal channel partner. Some of you guys are able because of your knowledge base, industries that you've been in over the past, and in your resume, can talk a little more effectively toward others. For example, Audrey, she's been in banking for 30 years. And so that financial space is a good space for her. Xenia has been in the insurance agency business, so she's able to talk to those channel partners like someone who comes from an IT background can't. All right. So you want to make sure that you focus in on your strong points, get in when you fit in. Program structure, decide on the type of partners that you need. And I already talked about the tier structure. Uh, for example, bronze, silver, gold, right? So and I'm gonna talk to the leadership team about creating these tier structures. Well, we're on the bronze level, silver level, gold level. Excuse me, they're gonna be bigger spiffs. They're gonna be different size accounts, stuff like that. So we'll roll that out as we need there. But this is a very critical point and a critical part of building your channel that we understand the different levels, right? Phase two, recruiting your partners. It is critical that you get off to a good start, even if it means a slow start. Okay. Now, that might sound like two different things. No, it isn't. We want to focus on quality versus quantity, right? First thing I pointed out here in this recruiting your partners is research and identify. Use industry directories, trade shows, professional networking groups, LinkedIn, and this is where you're going to find your partners. They're out there and they are willing to do business with you. They're looking to grow their business. They're looking for any advantage toward the end of the month to close that business, right? And we serve them in terms of an added value that they can talk to their customer about that nobody else and their competitors aren't talking to their customers about. And they have this in their back pocket. They have it in their front pocket in order to pull it out and close business. They're going to love you. Analyze competitors, partners for potential opportunity. This is important that we look at what others are doing, and they may not be doing all that we're doing, right? Recruitment outreach, develop a compelling value proposition that highlights why they want to partner with us. What's so special about G2 Global? We already know the story, right? And everybody can tell the story of the great things happening in this startup on the compliance side of G2 Global. You should be able to repeat that to anyone that you meet. You'll also be able to be taught, at least by now, and all the training that Mo and G have done and Erica over the summer. You should be able to talk clearly about our offering, okay? Features and benefits, pain points, all those things when we're looking at these channel partners. You're going to talk to them just like you would talk to a customer because you literally at the end of the day, you have to convince them why they would be a good partner for you and you a good partner for them. Create a clear and simple application process. Guys, I'm going to lean on the leadership team is going to do our part, but you guys are going to have to help us, right? As least amount of babysitting that we do on our side, we will have the infrastructure to receive the business. But guys, you're really going to have to put your arms around uh, this building your channel partner and run it like a business, right? So you're gonna have to create some processes that are unique to you guys and who you're dealing with, right? And I'm gonna go over a little bit about that a little bit later. Evaluation and selection, assess the candidates based on your partner profile criteria. We've discussed exactly what we're looking for, and we're going to continue to hone down on this on a week after week. Conduct interviews and due diligence to ensure the alignment. You want to make sure that you're spending time with your channel partner. educating them on what we do, our processes, why we're an excellent partner for them. This is an ongoing thing. It has to be a constant, right? And you want to make sure that you're spending time up front with the candidate, this candidate that who's going to be your channel partner to make sure that they align professionally, goals and objectives, their integrity, right? All in line with what we're trying to do, right? So, phase three, onboarding your partners. Once you're able to do that, this is an ongoing process. It's beautiful, guys, because you're building your own business, you're building your own channel with these agencies. Put together a welcome kit. We're going to do that, but you guys should do that too. That's unique to you. Provide a comprehensive package with product information, marketing assets, and program guide. Next steps. That's very important. You go out. And let's say that you have a 30-minute meeting, 45-minute meeting with a CPA, you think is a great fit. And then, what's the follow-up? Follow-up is incredibly important in this process. There has to be immediate follow-up early and often. Yeah, just keep it coming. Training and certifications, you saw earlier, at least on the funding side of the business, Mo put together some in-house certifications. I'm suggesting that we're going to do the same thing too for our channel partners. They will respect us from a professional organization perspective. That this is serious business, right? That they need to be trained. They need to be on our training calls. You need to send them some of the training that you've been through that we have up on our YouTube channel that you think that would be effective for them to offer our product set to their customer base. So those certification programs, a suggestion from Malik Aziz to the leadership team on behalf of you guys in building these agencies. Resource portal, this is important. Creating a central hub for all of our partners to go get information, right? To send out deliverables to their customers. Our playbook, technical documentation, benefits, everything. We want to make sure that at a point and click, they have access to information that they can engage their customers at their fingertips. This is very important. We don't want to create a situation where, okay, they're telling their customers they get back to them, then they reach out to you, and then you got to reach out to somebody else, and then you're waiting, and then you lost 2 weeks, you lost momentum, and literally that business is going out the window or somebody else has got it. We want to make sure that we're on top of it with a Class A resource portal for our channel partners to go to, that they will have access to themselves and as well as if need be, they can reach out to us, and we can be the subject matter expert, the SME in that area, and get them the information right away. Time is of the essence. Initial support, assign a dedicated point of contact. I think inside of an organization, we made some hires that's going to be able to help out there, and more to follow on that from the leadership team. Great. Well, phase four, managing the partnership. Once you sign someone up and take them through that process, the relationship has to be an ongoing relationship. The more you massage that relationship, the more you develop that relationship, the more attention that you give to that relationship, the more business you're going to get out of that relationship. You might sign up as a channel partner and go through that whole process with the biggest, baddest CPA in town. They might have a book of business of 500 to 1,000 customers. And oh, by the way, they are CPAs with book of businesses of 1,000 clients in town. You just got to knock on their doors, right? But those relationships need cultivated. The key to that, I pointed out here, communication. Hold regular check-in meetings. Meet with your people, engage them, talk about opportunities. You are literally managing their funnel as if Mo and G is managing your funnel. I'll say that one more time. You are literally managing your channel partners as your sales reps. So again, mindset. This is a pivot. Create incentive programs. These can be done from G2 Global's perspective, but it also can be done from your own perspective. Remember, business is going to be flowing in. If you do this right, if you follow what we tell you to do, you're going to be successful, right? And as the business flows in, you can create your own incentive programs. And G2 Global, we're going to create from the leadership perspective, top down, the spiff and incentive programs for the channel partners. But you can sweeten that bucket. You're going to know your people better than we would. Joint business planning conflict. Excuse me. Joint business planning. A little typo there. Collaborate on a monthly, quarterly basis with your key partners, annual basis, align your marketing activities and sales goals. If we're doing something that you think your channel partners would benefit from and be a part of, bring them, send them a link, have them join. We'll welcome them to the calls. The more they will see our culture, the way we do things is going to help them when they're talking to their customers. Conflict resolution, establish a clear guidelines for managing channel conflicts to ensure fairness. Um, this is a down the line issue. And as we grow, we're going to be splitting into regions, vertical markets, territories, East Coast, West Coast, South, North, that kind of thing, in order that we won't get in each other's way. All right. So that's down the line, but I wanted to mention that. Phase 5, measuring the performance of your channel partners. Um, you saw us create, from a leadership perspective at G2 Global, KPIs, key performance indicators for you guys. Number of calls, how many demos did you set? What is your forecast for closed business? Do the exact same thing that you're managing your channel partners. Set expectations around revenue growth, customer acquisition. How many customers are you going to be able to acquire and bring in this month? Partner satisfaction. This is a channel partner. You got to keep that guy satisfied. One of the things I used to do when I was a channel rep at a large organization and I was very successful is that I would do surveys. Once a month, I wanted to meet with my channel partners just for feedback. Hey, tell me what I can do better. How can I help you be more successful? I'll open any questions. And they appreciated it. I appreciated the feedback because it made the relationship better. It built integrity into the relationship, and they went out and got me more business. Deal registration. I want to make sure that we're monitoring pipelines and opportunities brought in by the partner. You manage them just like you're being managed on this side. Regular reviews, guys, you can set those up as you want. I'd simply put quarterly in here. You might want to move those to monthly starting out, right? These are, and set up commits if you want. Say, this is a great opportunity. In our last meeting, you said you had 100 customers in your funnel. Let's set up some commits on how many you're going to bring in this month. Exactly. Run it like a business, right? And I'm going to pause. I'm going to let Anthony jump in and talk about this case study. This is an example of what we're looking for and the kind of engagement that you have. You're the trainer. You're going to train the channel partner. Anthony.
Yeah, right. So key thing about this, and I think Malik's mentioned it already, but what's really more key than anything else is once you have a channel partner on your side, it's the amount of business that you're going to get. So you're training these people to work for you. So, you've got to be clear about your goal in the very beginning. You're not just selling the demo, you're trying to make sure that these people are going to be acting for you. So, you've got to lead with what is considered as a benefit for them, because what they're looking at is, let's say, for instance, in this particular instance, which I'm talking about, we're talking about a payroll company. They have all this business, but what they want to do is they want to be able to add on what we do onto their business. So what that basically does is it generates another little revenue stream for them, but at the same time, we're happy because our product is actually going out to them. So it's clear we've got to lead with their benefits and think more along the lines of what are you going to do that's going to help them? And as Malik just rightly said, as we're talking to them and we're working with them, we're going to find out in this particular situation is what's going to benefit them to be able to get it out to their customers a lot better. So you're going to be asking them smart questions when you actually go out there, very similar to what you did, before, with the customers that you were working with. But this time, it's more of how you're going to be more consultative with them. You're not going to be sitting down there and trying to close these guys. You obviously want to make the demo, but you've got to be more consultative. You're going to want to, create curiosity to make sure, curiosity, sorry, should I say, to make sure that they're happy. They want to know what we're doing, why we're doing it, how it's going to help them, how it's going to synchronize with their business, and how it's going to offer additional benefits to their customer base. Because that's exactly what they're looking for as a way to enhance their current business and make it a little bit more effective for their customers. So, you're going to handle your objectives in a similar way. What we've done is we've put together a little case study about that is, what you'll be saying. If they answer, send me the info. There's going to be some information about that. But basically, your objective is to get them on the demo. Because once they're on the demo, they're going to see how this is going to work, how it's going to work for their customers as well. And from there, it's plain sailing. And as Malik says, if you keep working with these people, they're going to keep giving you business. And that's how we're going to start generating some revenue.
Okay, thanks a lot, Anthony. One of the things I want to add on to this guy, Anthony, are you finished?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You over you.
Oh, yeah, because anytime anybody pause that long, I assume that you finished. Anyway, I want to add on to something. We get to this demo point. So, here's a scenario. The channel partner calls you and says, "Great, I got this customer XYZ Incorporated. They would like to get more information. You're managing your channel partner like you're managing your business. You suggested him that he hop on our Zoom link, right? Now, here's where we're going to have to grow in order to scale the business. That demo that Eric does and that deck that he has, you're going to have to learn that deck. When your channel partner calls you, you want to be able to say, great, I'm looking at my schedule. I got some time tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Can you get your customer on there? Sure, here's the link. Bam, right there at 10 o'clock the next morning, you want to run that demo, right? So you can get to the next one. And literally just pay attention as you set up demos on the B2B side. Pay attention to the demo. It's recorded. Watch it. Watch what Eric is doing. Watch what Mo is doing. Watch what G is doing, so that so that you can get familiar with how you're going to do it. But in order to scale this business, you're going to have to do the demo. A lot of times, and when I was running the channel, and I set up an entire channel for a company in MENA, Middle East and North Africa. One of my channel partners says, "Yeah, Malik, can you join the demo?" But they wanted to run the demo, right? Normally my demos, 27, 28 minutes. They're on like an hour and 10 minutes. And when I get off that, I say, don't ever let me catch you do that again. I'm running this show, right? Because what happens at that 30-minute mark, customer has got that Facebook up. He's checking ESPN for the scores, right? He's sending a text to his wife. Listen, the attention span is right? So you want to make sure you're controlling that environment, but you're going to have to learn the demo, guys. You're going to have to learn it in order to scale this business. And that's a welcoming thing because you'll be able to put your own flavor, your own relationship in it, your own attitude. Uh, Everything goes into your demo. It's going to be a great thing. Don't be afraid of that. We're going to be doing demo training, and you guys are going to be running through demos. We're going to be running through them with each other. We're going to be doing role plays with each other offline, etc. So just get ready. In order to be successful in this space, we got to turn it up a notch. Any questions around that? Hold the questions because I'm going to do a Q&A here in a second. Next slide, best practices for success. I call this keys to a thriving channel. Start small. You heard me mention it earlier. Begin with a pilot program involving a few key partners to refine your process. That is awesome. I'm going to say this one more again. Smart way to do this is to start small, handful of customers in your channel, right? And you develop this pilot program, fine tune it along the way, And then as you bring on others later and pile them on, your processes are already in place, right? That makes sense. And the demo is part of that, right? And don't be afraid to start small here, guys. Yeah, remember, small could be big. Invest in training. A well-trained partner is your best asset. Invite the training partners to our training calls. They have to be trained up on what we're doing and the way that G2 Global presents this to the marketplace, not the way that they're going to present this to the marketplace. There's too many fine lines, and there's too many boundaries that they cannot cross. So we have a plethora of training. We're going to create that portal. Invite them to our training that we do on a weekly basis. We're going to become one big team, and this thing is going to grow. They're going to be part of us, and you're going to be surprised at how much business that's going to mean for you. Communicate clearly. This is key. Communication, communication, communication. Always set your expectations early and often in that relationship. Be open, be honest. Don't lie to people. You ain't got to buff them up. The proof is in the pudding with our product and our spiffs and the commission that's involved in this. There's really not any reason why anybody needs to oversell this or lie about what we're doing. We have the core business for them to make money and to make a whole lot of money. And in that process, you're going to make money too, right? Don't, and sales reps have a tendency to do this. They over, overcompensate and overpromise. Don't do that. You want underpromise and then come out as a hero. Just stay right here. Stay right here. You don't need to go and give these lofty expectations. Just stay right here, right? Reward performance. Those partners, and we talked about the different levels, bronze, silver, gold, motivate partners with competitive incentives. We're going to do all that kind of stuff. And, one of my themes in building this compliance team is do it right the first time, do it fast, and have fun while we're doing it. Don't forget that part, right? Those three parts. Think long term. This is a commitment, guys. This is not a 30-day sprint. It's not a 60-yard sprint, 60-meter sprint. This is, like 10,000 meter, 15,000 meters, that kind of thing. This is a marathon. Look at your business moving forward as something that you want to grow. And anything that comes out good, it takes time, right? I mean, if I could plant a bed of roses out front in the next 5 days, man, I have everybody saying, "Hey, how'd you do it?" It doesn't work that way, right? It has a time built into how that it works. So, build a strong channel market. It takes time and a consistent effort. Stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. Don't walk away from it. Don't get disillusioned, right? You literally building a business for people to go out and sell for you. And as they do, bring in customers, it's going to be filling up your pockets, right? Last slide, final thoughts before we go to Q&A. We got some time for that. A well-designed channel market is a powerful growth engine. This is the fastest way to scale our business. This is the fastest way for us to get to our numbers. Success depends on strategic planning, effective recruitment, the right people at the right time, and strong partner relationships. That's a two-way relationship, guys. You might go out and recruit a five-star firm, and you're not keeping up your end of the bargain. You're not massaging that relationship. It's just like any other relationship. Interpersonal relationships with our relatives, our loved ones, our friends, people we see at the gym. It's the same thing. You have to put into the relationship. So you want to look around and say, I got this guy, he's a big CPA and he's not giving me any business. Okay, well, so what are you doing? Have you given him any business? This is a symbiotic relationship. Consistent measurement and optimization are critical for long-term success. You have to measure the customer, and that's the channel partner. How are you measuring the business? Setting up the KPIs, setting up goals, monthly, quarterly, funnels. Mr. Channel Partner, where are you? You literally, I mean, this idea of a channel partner literally commands that you set up expectations for your channel. Don't lose out on that. It's not a friend relationship. It's a business relationship, right? So, those are my summary of my key takeaways, and we got about 15 minutes or so for Q&A. And guys, here's how we're going to handle this. You see this Q that stands for question. It doesn't stand for commentary. So all I ask is that your questions be in the form of a question. It could be open-ended, it could be closed-ended. That's fine. And then we'll have discussion around it. But it has to start out with a question first. All right. So I am going to hit the stop share button so I can see your lovely faces. And is there anyone in the last 15 minutes or so that we have who has a question about our presentation, about the channel program, the partners, the agencies, and how we're going to grow this business?
Hey, that was good training, Malik. Let me just jump in there real quick. Great training. This is all about, as Malik stated, this is about leveraging. We're just going out now, pivoting and leveraging to gather those relationships that's already fostering other relationships. So when you look at the big scheme of things, as Malik stated, these are people that's already servicing clients, CPAs, payroll specialists, people like that, insurance specialists, okay, insurance agents. So what we're doing on the back end also is that we're putting together agency presentations and training for agencies. Okay, so that's happening on the back end. We do have we have our other partners, Eric Miller and Drew Fowler. Those guys is going to come in and also help train our agencies and train our people for that. Okay. So yeah, guys, listen, just when we're pivoting, that's one area of pivoting that we are implementing. The other thing, as Malik stated, is that we've brought on our digital marketing team, which will be headed up by Maurice Mo Little. He'll be putting together different digital marketing campaigns that's going to draw customers calling or inquiring about our services internally. Okay, so this is what we're really just trying to bring to the table, more opportunity. And with that being said, we're going to open up this opportunity that all of you all, as we've done before, and I'm just kind of throwing this in there right now, but you guys are going to see this soon. But as we've done before, you guys will all have opportunities to work in our lending. If you want to do loans, unsecured funding, private money, commercial lending, business funding, business acquisition, all of those things that you might want to add to your pivoting. Because here's the truth of the matter. If you go out and you look for commercial clients, those people have employees. You can merge those products together and use this as an add-on. So, I want you guys to start thinking about that as well as we start rolling out, our funding programs back out to you. I mean, we still do it now, but we just kind of put a pause on it to focus in on the GCA team and to make sure that we got everybody up and running. Okay, but we definitely need to pivot and to get you guys making money. Okay, so thank you, Anthony, too, for your training, and then thank you guys for sticking in there and having the wherewithal to stay consistent. Okay, so when we're building, and I'm gonna be done in 1 second, Malik, but when we're building, it takes a certain level of tenacity. It takes a certain level of that stick-to-itiveness, okay? That's going to get us over the huddle, and it's gonna get us over the hump. All right. So once we get you all making money, and we study presenting different opportunities in different ways and strategies, just take this information and run with it and go hard with it. Okay. Increase your marketing. All of you all on this call right now, use your social media pages. increase your marketing, increase your exposure. Everyone should know who you are, okay? They should know what you do. They should know what you have access to, okay? So just keep that in mind. I think, G, is there anything else that you wanted to add to that at all, or?
No, I'm going to touch base on this next week on my training on Wednesday. I do have some information, but I'm going to put it together first, specifically about lead sources that are really huge for agencies. So
Yes.
Be excited.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. I was gonna bring that. I was gonna bring that up, but I won't let you bring it up.
Don't steal my thunder.
All
And
right.
Mo introduced a new asset to the G2 Global organization that's going to handle the digital marketing, and his name is Mo 2. Mo 2. So there's going to be Big Mo and Little Mo, since his last name is Mo Little. Uh, So just get used to it. I mean, our organization is growing, and we got 2 Mo's already.
Thank you, Malik. Thank
These
you,
guys,
Malik.
and these last 2 acquisitions are super sharp, guys. This is why I know Mo's on the right track. I mean, when you attract talent like this is Fortune 500 talent that he's bringing to this organization.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Definitely,
I
man.
know because that's where I came from. And these 2 people, the latest ones, man, I stacked them up against any leadership team that I came from.
Yeah.
We're gonna win.
Yeah, we're definitely
He's
building a
good.
great leadership team. I'm excited about our leadership team, and I'm happy about everybody that's putting in the work and sticking to it. So even Lisa is doing a lot of work on the back end, and I appreciate Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. Is she still here? Did she leave? Yeah,
Yeah.
she probably left.
Mo and G, I got a message, a text message while I was doing the presentation from Larry
Uh-huh.
Garlington. He said, I'll be at the Carrollwood Business Association tonight with 400 business partners, referral partners. And he said, I'm looking forward to developing my channel. I mean, he's on page already. He's on
Yeah,
point. This is what I'm talking about. So he wasn't able to attend the training. He'll get it on replay. But he's literally right now talking to channel partners.
yeah. Good, good. And yeah, I mean, I think I guess it would be a good question too. Like what's for some of you all I know, and I'm just curious, what's the stumbling block for you as right now? What are some of your stumbling blocks? What's causing you all to some of you all not to even step out on this project? What's causing the hindrance? If anybody has any concerns or anything like that.
Well, Mo, this is Trudy, and I have a couple of questions.
Go ahead, Trudy.
My first question is, as far as finding these channel partners, is that something that we're going to do on our own, that we need to go out and find these channel partners in order to bring them on to work with
G is
us?
going to talk to you about that on his training. He's got something for you all, to actually offset that. So, but to answer your question.
Don't hint. Don't even hint.
Okay, all right, no hints.
And also, Trudy, take a look at this slide that I went over in the presentation, and you can get it on the recording. Phase 2, recruiting your partners. The whole slide on this. All right. And I put a lot of work in this presentation today. I started on this thing on Sunday. Research and identify. Use industry directories, trade shows, professional networking groups, BNI, LinkedIn. This is where you're gonna find your people. And from there, the recruitment outreach, evaluating the candidates. This the whole slide. You follow the slide. This is where you're gonna build your business.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, I did see that, and I was just wondering if there was additional stuff that we're gonna, like we're doing with a list or something. The reason, because while you were doing this and you were talking about the different regions, and I was thinking of overlap.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, we're too early in the startup phase, so to worry about that. I did mention, conflict resolution, but that's going to be down the road. So we'll be able to address that, but we're not there yet. Yeah, I mean, it's not a problem yet. Yeah. So, and it'll be a good problem when we get there. So,
I'd like
any
to
other
just
questions?
add something, if I may. This reminds me of exactly what we went through, and any large company you go through at the very beginning, you go through stages like this. It's called growth.
Correct.
And what some of the things that we're going to finding out is, as Mo said, as Malik says, as G said as well, is we're looking for ways to make sure that we can get G2 Global into those marketplaces so that we can get known, so that we can start to grow as an organization. But
Correct.
you have to find out where that growth is.
Yeah.
And one of the key things with having a channel is that they sell the product for you. And so that's key. So we can, I mean, Malik said at the very beginning of some of the partners, he's been saying that. And so as we go through, we're going to start to attack those individuals. But this is a growth stage. This is an early stage. And for us, really, and I've spoken to a few of you about it, we're lucky to be in here at this particular stage because the only place it can go is up.
That's it. That's it.
And that's my little two cents.
Yeah. You're absolutely, hey, Anthony, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. We have no way to go but up. And this is all the building of the foundation of what we're doing. We're finding what works and what doesn't work. We're finding what type of trainings are effective and what's not effective. And we're even finding out who's truly connected to the vision of G2 and who's not truly connected to the vision of G2. All of those things will come out in the rinse. Okay, so it'll come out in the rinse. That's just like I said, stay focused, and you'll see the success of this um, over time. Okay.
Hey
All right.
Mo,
Hey,
this
Eva.
is Eva.
Hey.
Hey, I know I reached out to I noticed the larger businesses like Discount Tire, Kinder Care, uh, guys, and all those top tier businesses. They already have this product. A lot of them that I reached out to,
Mm-hmm.
they have it. So I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, that's
yeah,
the
yeah. Reach out to some small ones and meet mid markets.
yeah. Yeah, that's what, yeah,
Yeah.
that
I was
was
just
what I
watching a
was hoping
baseball
for.
game earlier today. The guy got on base. He hit the ball where nobody was.
Yeah. Here's a sweet spot, guys. Check this out. At the end of the day, just do the math, right? Let's start small. The smaller companies you're going to have much more success with. The people with the 10 employees, okay? The 20 employees. That range right there is where you're going to have more success because these are smaller companies. So you just gotta 10x that. You gotta 10x your small deals, 10x your 10 employee company or your 20 employee company. Just 10x that.
Yep.
You're gonna
Yeah.
have it's gonna be easier for you to get in, it's gonna be easier for you to talk to the decision maker. When you start, the higher you go up in the numbers with employees, the harder it is to get to the decision maker. Okay. When there's a smaller amount of employees, it's easier to get to the decision maker, and they're in growth stages, right? They need things like this to help them to grow. All right.
Yep.
So keep that in mind. Also, you're going to have funding opportunities for them as well. So, reason why I'm switching back into the funding, marketing campaign is because most of these people in businesses, they need money. They may come to you looking for money quicker than they're looking for a wellness program. right? But in that looking for money, you understand that these people have 10 employees, 20 employees, 30 employees, right? And so now, you get to talk numbers with them with funding and also add on an add-on. Hey, by the way, we're going to give you some additional FICA tax credits to offset some of this spending that you're spending with your payroll taxes. Things like that. So we're going to start really diving into more of the lending again, commercial lending, business funding, and as Maurice Mo increases our exposure with the digital marketing, we'll start getting a lot of hot leads coming in because we're going to put a nice budget behind marketing and outreach. Okay, so that'll help us.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mo. That's a great perspective. Anybody else got any questions before we close out?
One more question about the phone number. You remember the other flyers you gave us, Mo, that have it has another number on it. My extension was 710 when I first started.
Yes.
Is that number still active or
Yes.
a good number?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that's what's on my lending flyers.
Yes,
So,
it's still active.
okay, super. Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys, I want to thank you for attending our training. What we got on the schedule tomorrow, Mo?
Tomorrow is actually Eric Scanal. That's
Great. More good compliance stuff from Eric.
Yep, some more good compliance stuff from Eric. So you guys can help you guys be plugged into his training on tomorrow. But excellent training today, Malik. Excellent. Good job on the presentation, man.
Awesome. Last thing I want to mention, in the United States, there's 35 million small businesses that employ 60 million people.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
All right,
Is
guys.
the minimum still 3 or
there's
is it 2?
There's 35. There's 35 million businesses that employ 60 million people.
Yeah.
I said the minimum, Malik. The minimum, is it still 3 or what?
The minimum
people.
for what? 3 people?
Minimum
Okay.
Yes, minimum.
So 35 million, 60 million guys. We got so much out there. It's like that. Let's go dive in this ocean, man. This is an exciting time. The Chinese say, may you live in interesting times. You gonna tell me this is not an interesting time? This is the most interesting time of your life. We can become millionaires. All you got to do is continue to be here and do what Mo says. That's it. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. I'll be there at 7 o'clock, 6:59 early. And looking forward to Eric, our president of the compliance team, to feed us some good stuff so we can go after 35 million small businesses employing 60 million people. Take care.
Thanks, Malik. Thanks,
Wings
team.
up. Wings up. See you guys at
Wings
12.
up.
Thank you.
Yes, wings up.
Wings up.
Wings up.
Wings up.
Wings up. Wings up.